We begin around the region today in Umuahia, Abia State, where if all must have access to justice in Abia State, there is need to strengthen the rule of law by effectively implementing the Abia State Administration of Criminal Justice Law 2017. This is the center of the stakeholders capacity building organized by the Center for Transparency Advocacy in collaboration with the Abia State Ministry of Justice. Emmanuel Wazwe, Afia TV Bureau Chief in Abia State, completes the story.
The Abia State Administration of Criminal Justice Law, signed by former Governor Kezi Bazo on December 30, 2017, was domesticated from the Administration of Criminal Justice Act 2015. 7 years later, its provisions face widespread violations, denying victims access to justice. To address this, the Center for Transparency Advocacy, CTA, in collaboration with the Abia State Ministry of Justice, organized a training for stakeholders from the media, security agencies, and judiciary on strengthening the rule of law through implementing the law. The Executive Director of CTA, Faith Nwadishi, emphasized the importance of the training.
There are three particular stakeholders that we identify in the administration of that law, and citizens sit at the center of it. So if you're talking about access to justice and citizens don't know their right or what they should do, you're just going around the circle without really making impact. So we are trying to get citizens to be aware of this law so that they can engage more with security agencies and engage with the other stakeholders. So we are looking at those who are the first points of a crime. The police, the NSCDC, the DSS, all of those security agents. Then you follow on to that when they do that, and then you get the lawyers involved, and then eventually you get to court. What happens when judgment is passed? Then you go to where they take them, in correctional services. So people need to know their rights along these lines.
A legal practitioner and facilitator of the training, Chiemezialam Oluoha Steve, outlined the law's key provisions and guidelines.
Principal stakeholders in the criminal justice system to have a uniform criminal justice system that is less retributive and more transformative, in the sense that you're not just punishing the offender of the crime, you're also giving him the opportunity to get reform. You're also giving him the opportunity to get rehabilitated so that at the end of the day, he doesn't end up committing the same crime for which he was initially brought. Then on the part of the victim at the end of the day is not just going home happy that the offender has been sentenced to a jail term. The victim can also have a sort of restitution for the offense which the offender has committed. So all these are part of the innovation that this ACJL has brought in. So with this team strengthening the rule of law through effective implementation of the Abia State Administration of Criminal Justice Law 2017, we are going to streamline it to the ACJL again in Abia State. The particular areas that concerns human rights, then the areas that also concern the victims and how they are adequately compensated.
This sparked debates amongst the participants.
And any other places you belong to make that judge or magistrate to close his eyes and decides to do something that is out of ordinary. Take for instance, you went to the radio station, pick somebody, in the next 2 hours, that person has been judged already. Denying that person any form of time to defend himself.
Everyone has a role they play to subvert justice at one point or the other. We are not answerable to somebody somewhere, somehow. And then at that point, there's always a point where your hands are tied. And it is not a woman affair. It's unfortunate that we are talking about the ACJL and the ACJL is only talking about the criminals. They're not talking about the law officers. We're only victims too. Where the law protects these criminals more than the enforcers. we become victims.
Yes, if a person comes to the police and make a complaint, you will receive the complaint at the first instance, you record the statement, and then you go into the investigation. And if at the end of the investigation, you see that that person is not liable to the offense the complainant alleged against you, you release that person and charge the complainant for false information, giving false information to the police. And we've been doing this. It's just that it's not to your notice.
The facilities are congested due to some lacuna in the administration process. And to decongest the centers, the Honorable Attorney General, in his capacity, has been doing everything possible to ensure that the facility is decongested to a reasonable number. If you come to the correctional center, there are cases ordinarily would have been resolved without even coming to the correctional center. But you know, the police, they are wonderful people.
The training was supported by the Rule of Law and Anti-Corruption Program, ROLAC, in conjunction with the European Union. Further engagements with other stakeholders are planned in the coming days. In Umuahia, Emmanuel Wazwe reporting.
Thank you so much, Emmanuel, for that report. So now we know how we can achieve access to justice for all in Abia State.